What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with a Patreon request. This time we're taking a look at Flotsam and Jetsam, Hammerhead. Okay, I don't know what's about to go on by looking at this cover art. It looks like we're about to get into something nasty. So let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up. Okay, just straight off the bat, man. How it began, right? It began like something that you hear when it ends, right? It's almost like, all right, you started the song. Here's your doom. Doom has come, right? It's falling right now. It's nothing but downhill from here. Just the way that it started, right? Like I said, it's something you would hear at the end. Just the way that it was like doom, and then it slowed down, do, and you kind of had the drums, like I said, it's like something was ending. That's an amazing way to start stuff, right? That's letting me know what we're about to get into. Okay. That scream. Okay, hold on before we jump in. What was amazing about this was just the elements and stuff that they started putting into the song while we're listening to it. We got the backtrack that's just strumming along, but it's like a battle is ensuing, right? You hear that loud pitch scream. It's almost as if like the boss has entered, right? And this is like the battle cry. And then as the instrumental or as the track is proceeding along, we hear these sounds that's kind of coming out of nowhere. Some of them ain't even on, what I mean, like only on tempo. It's kind of coming like in the offbeat, you know what I'm saying? Like it's giving us that sound space. So it's sounding like there's a battle. Now, obviously, we have here that says Doomsday for the Deceiver, which makes it look like, there's a demon that's come and destroyed Satan because he's an even bigger demon. So it's like a battle between these two, and that scream can almost kind of be heard as like the entrance, you know what I'm saying, like a boss battle kind of music that we got going on here. Okay. One thing about these guitar solos is that in order for them to have like such an impact like it does, sometimes you just got to set it up. And that's what we got, man. Things was rumbling on down low to set and prepare for that guitar solo to come in. I'm telling you, man, there's some battles going on right here with all these sounds that are just clashing. Right. And like I said, the backtrack is pretty much setting the tempo for this song, right? Nothing slow. Also want to know something. Now, obviously, this is an older song. It sounds like it's an older song. Not many people were singing, to my knowledge, and like kind of like the lower voice to kind of kind of like give that kind of definition of, you know, two demons battling, right? For the most part, people, I would believe in this time, were singing in that kind of higher register because that's what was popular back then. But it's interesting how they're still able to kind of deliver that kind of sinister, you know, maleficent kind of tone, even at a higher. And I think a lot of that's got to do with where they say vibratos and how they say their words. Like what are you saying? I know the lyrics are saying, I'm still trying to listen to it, but he's like, you know, I think they had to rely on that type of stuff because they didn't know anything else. You know, fast forward today, when we listen to some type of music, especially when it's got high fantasy or something like that, and it's talking about like battles of evildoers, or even some good doers, you get pain and sorrow in their voice, kind of like what we hear a lead singer of Iced Earth, right? We hear some of that stuff in Gojira. We definitely, even though Metallica, I don't. What year did Metallica start? I believe they started in the 90s, and this song sounds older than that, but we even hear some of that in Metallica. So that's the first thing that I started thinking about as I started listening to like these old songs, and I found that very interesting. Shredded. Set up right here. He's going low. Yeah. To start and stop, man. I'm telling you, man, that's just it's just, I don't know what it is, something amazing to listen to. Now, if you know this song by heart and you kind of know exactly where the stops are going to happen, which isn't too hard, right? Especially if you understand tempo, you know where the stops going to. Can you just imagine you sitting there and you just rock it out? Like, I can just imagine like a whole entire crowd just sitting over here jamming. They just rocking their head, they are jamming back and forth, and the whole crowd just stops. And then they start jamming again. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy you want to bring in your music, man. Keep everybody jumping. Keep everybody just freaking moshing and everything. Oh, come on down. All right. I like that stop. That was a nice little addition they put in there. We're all alone. My love is strong. My time show you. You're on your knees. They're keeping it going. Okay. It's funny because as it's starting to ramble down, I hear my heartbeat in my earphones, so they kind of added like an extra kind of unexpected effect. Because I was sitting here like, what's that sound? Oh, that's my own heart. Okay, so right now, like I said, we got this right. Doomsday for the Deceiver. Now the song is called, Hammerhead, right? So it's probably ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with this image that I say. I usually like to kind of look at a black screen, which I probably should have just closed my eyes the entire time so I can see what I can get without getting any type of influence from the image right here. Now, what was interesting about the song, like I said before, it was just the start and the stop. It was almost as if, all right, it was like turning a page in a book. You listen to this page, boom, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next, go to the next one. And it's interesting, especially when a solo came in, is because I think we had about 3 solos in here. And one thing I know that when it comes to improv, which I'm not entirely too sure if they do improvisations, if this band does improvisations, but if they do, the thing that's hard about it is keeping it fresh. You know what I mean? Like, you obviously got to play within some scales. Sometimes you can go outside of a scale if you really want to add some extra effect, but you got to go within the scales. And when you improv, right, since you pretty much are freestyling, it can get repetitive. So when we got those start and stops, it was almost like every time it did it, it was almost like another start of the fight, or like I said, another chapter of the book. And it kept my attention as a listener, because I'm just like, yo, what's going on? Because the first half, it's like, all right, you jam into it. And if you know the song, I think the second half is probably going to be your favorite part because all that stop and start. So that was very interesting. Let's go and take a look at what the song meaning was, because like I said, I have no idea what it was about. Genius usually does a pretty good job at putting the description over here to the right side. All right, here. Oh, this song is about sex, and Hammerhead is obviously a metaphor. Oh, hey, it's unreviewed, but hold on, ain't no way. Let me tell you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was see, this is why I need the lyrics, and I don't even know why I didn't put up the lyrics. Oh, this is hilarious, bro. I didn't even oh, there was a battle going on, all right. and now that I have context, everything makes so sense with the high wailing of the pitch, the stop and starting of a you switching positions. Oh man, man, I should have looked at the lyrics, man. This would have been 10 times funnier. Oh my goodness. Hammerhead is a metaphor for the penis. Okay. Now I can't. Hey, little known fact about me, man. I absolutely love dirty humor. It's like my favorite type of humor, man. The more inappropriate it is, the better. The better. I have a circle of friends. All we do is just we just tell inappropriate jokes to each other, man. We just find that stuff hilarious. It's absolutely. What makes it even more hilarious is how uncomfortable it makes other people. Oh, that was amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go back and listen to this song now that I know that it's about sex. But I'm going to leave my initial reaction intact, because it's always nice to see what kind of, ideas and stuff you get when you don't have the context. So there also was that. But now I'm sitting here thinking about what kind of context I would have drawn if I had the lyrics up front. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Okay. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.